Jackie Chan if you need motherfuckers. No, that was funny. What a cool guy. It's nice to be here. I was your host, and now I'm like doing the comedy thing. I recently, new year, new me. I just moved out of my mom's house.
Yeah.
Thank you, and into my dad's house. Yeah, I love living with my dad. Me and my mom, we were having some problems. She just kept walking in on me masturbating. Yeah, turns out that's not just for 12-year-old boys. It's also for 28-year-old women. Yeah, it must be a maternal instinct, right? My dad's only walked in on me masturbating once. Now he doesn't check on me crying anymore. I did move into my dad at an inconvenient time in my life. I had my period. Yeah, he hates that. He was like, Megan, if you get blood on anything, I'm gonna take you out back and shoot you like Old Yeller. Which doesn't make sense because then there's just more blood. What are we doing here? But I do think it's a lot like Old Yeller because I used to be my dad's best friend until I started foaming at the vagina. I was like, it's not rabies, Dad, it's just chlamydia. It's so funny. That was a good time. Yeah, me and my dad is a good guy. We're sharing a lot of stuff. We're sharing a lot of space. Like, together, we share a single bar of soap. Yeah, my dad's a pretty hairy guy. Personally, I don't think we'd have to share this shower soap if he just stopped getting in with me. Yeah, recently we are working on a property together. Me and my dad, we're trying to flip a house. So the other day, I was clearing some brush, which is not a euphemism for shaving. I was landscaping, and not my own bush, a completely separate and different overgrowth of weeds and vermin. Not my own. Because if you clear out the weeds, all the bigger animals will see the mice inside of them, right? And then the bigger animals will eat the mice. Because mice and weeds are nature's candy. I thought if mice and weeds are nature's candy, what are crabs in my pubes? A snack for my boyfriend. Yeah, I don't think so. This is how my boyfriend eats me out. You know, like how Tarzan eats Jane? He's a real George in my jungle. I did move up to Wisconsin under the pretenses that I'd be a Wisconsin 9. Turns out I'm not a Wisconsin 9, everybody. I went all around this great state and I found out I'm a Madison 4, which is generous. I'm a Milwaukee 6, which is fair. But I'm a Racine 9. Racine, more like rape scene, am I right? Yeah, those people are so goddamn ugly, there's no way their sex is consensual. Yeah, people treat me so nice in Racine. I haven't been offered this much cocaine in my life. I love dating. I like dating people. I've only been crazy a couple times from dating. Like one time, this guy had a girl try to stay at his house, and I got really mad, so I threw his mattress out the window off his 3-story balcony. Yeah. And then he was trying to make fun of me, calling me strong for being able to throw the mattress out the window. I was like, I'm not strong. You know who's strong? The guy who had to carry it back up. Yeah, Gravity was a girl's girl that day because she fought him the whole way up. That was great. Recently I got broken up with. Surprise. I think it's better to be broken up with, though. You know, because then they actually go away. Recently, I got broken up with over something I think is dumb. I got broken up with over politics. Yeah, I'm not gonna get all political on you guys, you know. Like, I'm not trying to ruin the smoke sesh like this dude was. I'm not gonna try to cock block you guys with politics tonight. I know you guys are drinking and you're gonna have fun tonight, alright? So no. But this guy, you know, it actually hurt. You know, I actually got like super hangry over it, which is when you're so horny, you get, it inspires anger. And so, and the reason I was so upset was he was actually pretty good looking, you know? Like, he reminded me of Leonardo DiCaprio in What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Yeah, and if you saw that performance in that movie, you'd know that was a great performance. But if you saw my dating performance, you would be able to say that I always go full retard. He broke up with me over politics, and it's so weird. He was like a staunch socialist, but he kept trying to sell me weed. I was like, whoa, dude, there's no side hustle in socialism, buddy. Sorry, comrade, that's our weed. So instead of buying this weed from him, I just did the most socialist thing I could think of, and I stole that shit. Thank you, and I shared it with my friends. The elite, I call them. No. Another thing he did, I thought he'd be a lot more open-minded to our differences in political ideologies because he dated a trans woman. Yeah, so I thought he'd be a little open-minded. Turns out he's not open-minded, he's just gay. Didn't see that one coming. Right? Turns out the only thing open about him was his butthole. Another wonderful thing about I just don't understand politics nowadays, you know, because it's like, how much weed do I have to smoke? And how many abortions do I have to have? And how many black guys must I fuck to prove to him that I'm a moderate? No, he's wonderful. I think that was a good time. I wish I had like some good clothes. I think I have some good stuff for you. Recently I lost some weight. Give it up for me. Thank you so much. I had an abortion. Thank you so much. Where? My vagina. Inside of me. It was so fun. No, I'm sorry, wait, that's not the message I was trying to send to the youths. No, guys, abortion's pretty bad. No one tells you how much it makes your pussy stink. It smells like dead baby and pennies. It smells like something crawled up inside me and died. Alright. You guys can have that one. I worked really hard on that. I paid a lot of money for that joke. Recently I actually had something much worse happen to me than having an abortion. The other day I did laundry, and I got a sticker stuck in my sweater, which is way worse than an abortion. because now I need to pick it out piece by piece. And there's no pill for that. Cool. No, you guys are really great. This is a great time. When I was a kid, I had a speech impediment, and that's why I like talking to you guys so much, as clearly as possible. If I ever slur my words, I'm just being racist. I'm sorry. No, you guys are wonderful. Give it up for yourselves for staying out here tonight. I really appreciate it. We have one more amazing comic for you. I'm going to give you one last joke. I had a speech impediment growing up. I couldn't say my R's. So instead of singing Ave Maria, I was singing Ave Maria. Alright, thank you so much. Give it up for Joseph Christopher, everybody.
Look at this big motherfucker. How many of you came here to hear some jokes?